Hey guys, it's jennieyolan here and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are doing okay and I am back with another video. I didn't think it would be this soon, but I'm here. Tonight I want to talk about manifestation and intention setting. So not only is it important to set those intentions, but it is important to set them properly. And I kind of realized on this channel I never went through actual steps when it comes to manifesting. Now, the first step is to make sure you are in alignment. Your 5 frequency bodies are in alignment. And I want to start with your conscious body and your emotional body. Now, you want to come from a neutral place, meaning making sure that you are coming from a place of neutrality and becoming a blank slate by allowing what is to just be what it is, by accepting your current reality and not putting pressure on yourself to change it. Now, the thing is, guys, you need to consciously believe and be aware that you are the creator of your reality. So what you created is in the past. You created it. Find something to love about it, neutralize it by allowing it, and put it in the past. You do not make that a part of your manifestation. You have to know that you're the creator, and you know you can't uncreate things, but you can create something better. So say for instance, your car is broke down and you want to manifest the money to get it fixed. You don't come from a place of lack. When you come from a place of lack, when you say, I need to manifest this money because my car is broke down, you are putting your frequency bodies in the past. Therefore, you can only create more lack. You want to accept what happened, become neutral about it consciously and emotionally. Just bring your empowerment to the forefront by saying, no, it's not that I want it's not that I want money because I need to fix my car. I want money to just enjoy the experience of driving my car. I want money just to enjoy the experience. It has nothing to do with the lack from your past, because that's not in the present moment. You have to be in the present moment by allowing what is, being accepting of what is, becoming that 0 point energy, that blank slate. Because you don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are, and you are a powerful creator. So to be a powerful creator, you're not manifesting out of lack. You're not manifesting the money because you need to get something fixed. You're manifesting it because you just want to enjoy a new experience. So just to recap, so you're driving your car and it starts smoking, it starts doing something strange, and you realize, I've got to get this car to the shop. You take it to the shop and the mechanic gives you, you know how it is, they give you a list of things that needs to be handled before you can drive it again. And in that moment, what you're probably feeling is, I'd say, a variety of emotions, maybe feelings of shame because, oh my God, I don't have enough money in my savings account to get this fixed right now. Feelings of anxiety. How am I going to get to work? How am I going to get the kids to school? How am I going to go to the grocery store? Just a variety of emotions, and you're kind of all over the place. You are not in alignment, and that's fine. That is okay. But what you have to do is first accept that you're not in alignment. Hey, my car just broke down and I realized I have to spend hundreds to get it fixed. That's okay to not be in alignment. Accept your emotions for what is given. I'm anxious, I'm feeling shame, I'm feeling whatever, and that's okay. Understand that those feelings have nothing to do with the present circumstances. Those are feelings from the past revisiting, through this circumstances, because your inner child needs to be healed. So that's another video. But you can even thank your inner child. Thank you for reminding me that I still got this anxiety. I still have this shame within me. And, here's a circumstance that I can use to heal it and overcome it and, wind up on top. So you accept your emotions in that moment. You thank your inner child and just be present with yourself in that moment. Be present with those emotions. Don't go into, oh my God, I got to get this fixed to rid myself of these emotions. Accept those emotions. Accept your present moment. That is very important when it comes to manifest. Now, after accepting those emotions that came with the circumstances, after letting your anxiety flow, after letting your feelings and understanding your feelings of shame and letting that flow, and after really getting in touch with how your inner child feels, you are ready to become neutral about the circumstance. You are ready to become that neutral blank slate by just accepting what is and allowing what is and making peace with what is. Now you have the power to choose exactly how you want to feel about this situation. Focusing on the positive so that you can manifest better. You cannot uncreate, but you can manifest better by understanding that your circumstance does not matter. If you're focusing on that circumstance, trying to create money from that circumstance, you're putting those frequency bodies in the past. You have to bring them into the present moment and become that neutral state by just allowing what is and taking the opportunity to choose exactly how you want to feel. You cannot manifest from a state of lack. You cannot say, hey, I need to manifest money because I need to get this car fixed, because you can only create the same feeling. I want to manifest money because I want to enjoy the experience of driving my car. I want to create money because I want to enjoy the experience of freedom, not because I need to get something fixed. That's the past. And you're taking all of your frequency and all of your energy and you're putting it into that situation, and you can't create from there. You have to get into the present moment, consciously and emotionally understand that you are the creator. Right now, in this present moment, I am the creator and I can create anything. I have a blank slate, and right now, I want to create money to experience freedom, to drive a car. Whatever it is, know that you are the creator and you do not need to go back to that past circumstance to be a creator in this moment. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, after you've dealt with your emotional and your conscious frequency, now you're ready to deal with your subconscious frequency. And actually, when you're dealing with your emotional frequency and accepting your emotions, and you're consciously telling yourself that you are in control, then that's helping your subconscious frequency. But really, all you can do is, after that inner work with your subconscious, just set the intention that your subconscious mind is in alignment. If you're a SP, then you can do the pillar spin, or all you have to do is set the intention. And after this video, you're going to understand how to properly set the intention, but you're going to set the intention for your subconscious mind to now be in alignment for what you want to create. So your conscious mind is in alignment, your emotional body is in alignment by feeling neutral, understanding that you have control, you're a powerful creator and can create whatever for whatever. And now you have your subconscious mind. Now you have your getting to your physical body, and just getting all of that into alignment will help your physical body. It gives you energy. It gives you the energy to put into your creation. So when you're in alignment, you're in your power. It's time to set the intention by first asking yourself, how do I want to feel? What do I want to experience? I'm going to talk about how I set my intention to how I want to experience my work day. And I'm going to use this example. I'm going to apply it to the car situation. So how do I want to feel? I want to feel productive. I want to feel at ease. I want to feel, I just want to feel good. I want to have a good night. And I just want to experience, unity. Okay, I want to experience unity with my coworkers. And so what I would do is, I intend to create the most ideal night for myself. I intend to feel unity. I intend to feel productive. I intend to feel good. And you feel those emotions. You feel it. And you're thinking this whole time, what do I want to experience? And when you're actively thinking, what do I want to experience, you're getting those feelings. Now, it might not come instantly. You just need to practice. But first, ask yourself, what do I want to experience? How do I want to feel? And then you set that intention. I intend to create this type of night. This is what I do. I intend to create the most ideal night for myself. I intend to feel peace. I intend to feel unity. I intend to feel productive. And that's the first step of setting your intention. Then you go into actually experiencing it. I am experiencing such peace at my job tonight. I'm really enjoying my coworkers. I'm feeling really, really compassionate and empathy for my patients. I feel productive caring for my patients. I am having a really, really peaceful night tonight. I feel like I am in unity with my coworkers. I am feeling appreciation for my coworkers. I am having a really good night for myself. Are you following me? First, I set the intention to feel good, and then you go into I feel good, and you're feeling the feelings. First, how do I want to feel? What do I want to experience? I'm setting the intention to feel good. I intend to have these experiences. And then you go into, I am actually having this experience. I'm actually feeling how I intended to feel. Hopefully that makes sense. After I felt the unity, after I felt the peace, after I felt the love and compassion and empathy, and after I felt the experience of just having a really good night at my job, then I go into, wow, I've created the most ideal night for myself. I mean, I really did my thing at work today. I really was getting along with my coworkers. We had such a good time. We laughed about this and that. Man, I really, love the way I handled this with this particular patient. And you go into, you intended the experience, you've already felt the experience, and now you're just looking back on how good that experience was. You're living in a place of already experiencing it. And just by just dwelling in those feelings, wow, I really love my night. I really did my thing. That was a good night that I had. And you just dwell in that. Now, it's a good idea to write this down if you are not used to, verbally setting the intention. First, right. You can ask yourself, what do I want to experience? How do I want to feel? I intend to feel X, Y, and Z. And then you can go into I feel X, Y, Z. And then you can go into, wow, I really loved how I created X, Y, and Z. And so after that, you can, and this is what you should do for each and every day. Understand that you have the power to create your entire day. Start the day like this. And, it doesn't have to be a big old thing. You can just sit in your bed and do these things. But when it comes to bigger manifestations about the car, we're going to talk about that. But then you want to get into a place of just detaching. Understanding that it's not the end of the world if you don't have the best or the ideal night. You don't want to put that type of pressure on you because, like I said, you cannot create from that space. Understand that, no matter what, it's all good. You have to detach. You have to say, I want to experience this night, but if I don't, I'll be okay. But if I don't, there's a reason why I didn't experience. So that is the biggest step, is just detaching from the outcome, because when you have all that resistance, it can't create. If you're feeling like, oh my God, I need to work with this person, or I need to experience this, and I need to do this for my patients in order to be okay, you can't manifest from that. And that just goes into trying to create a circumstance from past experiences. You're in this present moment, and you want to create that night for yourself, just simply because that's just what you want to experience. Not because last week you had such a bad evening with Joe or such a bad day working with Joe. Now you're just, wanting to create the opposite. You can't be in the past and create a good future. You have to be in this present moment and say, hey, I want to experience this just because I think it will be pleasant. Just because I know I can create it, and that's what I want to feel. Now, let's apply this to your car that's broke down. When it comes to the car, you don't say to yourself, I want to experience getting my car fixed. I want to experience having the money to pay for my car. You're just bringing that broke down car into the present moment. You want to forget that the car is even broke. You want to... you have a blank slate now. When you think about getting money because the car is broke, you're just bringing that broken car into that picture, into that frame. Forget about it. Just say to yourself, I want to experience, next month, I want to experience driving peacefully to work. I want to experience peacefully getting to the grocery store and back. I want to experience freedom of driving myself around. I want to experience financial freedom. That's what you want. That's how you set that intention. I intend to create the most ideal month for myself. I intend to experience peacefully driving to the grocery store with no worries, peacefully driving myself to work with no cares, peacefully getting the kids to school. And then you go into actually feeling that, wow, it feels so good, taking a drive after work. It feels so good, getting to the grocery store, coming back and put my groceries up. It feels so good having money to just experience X, Y, and Z. Then you want to go into, wow, I had a really, really smooth month. You know, I felt so much financial freedom. You know, I felt so much ease driving myself back and forth. You know, I really created a good night for myself, and then, or month for myself. Then you want to go into detach. You know, hey, I've made it this far. You know, if I don't create this month for myself, I'm okay. You know, I'll be okay. You have to be okay whether you have it or whether you don't. You have to get in, and that's what's called detach. Detach from the final outcome. And I do realize by saying month, I am sort of putting a time limit on it. So you don't have to say I'm creating an ideal month for myself. I am creating this experience for myself. You know, because when you put a month on it, that creates more anxiety and more resistance. And speaking of anxiety and resistance, when it comes to manifesting, understand, guys, that is going to come up. That is a part of the process. Now, when your doubts, when your fears, when your worries start to seep in, that is okay. Don't freak out. The thing is, it's got to come up and it's got to come out before your manifestation can come into play. Now, if you are, you know, freaking out, well, I don't think this is going to happen, I really don't think I'm that powerful of a creator, those emotions, those feelings, that mindset has got to be exposed. What you do in that time to, you know, to stay in the present moment is understand that you don't have to believe everything you think, and it's okay. Those are just feelings and, you know, thoughts from the past coming into play, and just make it okay. Accept it. That is your resistance that needs to come up and come out, because you are creating something. You're creating something, and when you have those feelings and emotions and things stuffed down, then your creation can't be created. So it has to come up and it has to come out. And you have to be conscious. You have to be conscious to catch yourself in those thoughts. So this is a process, and it's something that you have to practice. You know, you just set your creation. You ask yourself, what do I want to experience? You intend to experience it. You experience it, and you detach. You go on about your day, and there's going to be some fears, some worries, and things that's going to come up. And I'm not talking just about when you're creating your day, but when you're creating the big things, of course, there's going to be some doubts and fears that's going to come up. But you have to let it come up, and you have to let it go out. Because when you make yourself bad, oh my God, I'm having doubts again. On myself, oh my God, I'm having fears again. I have to start all over. No, you don't. It's a part of the process, and you have to accept that resistance. You have to accept those fears for what it is, and know that it's only showing up because your body, your energy has got to be, you have to rid yourself of that energy. It has to come up, it has to flow out for your manifestation to come. And the more you can accept it, and the more you can just be at peace with it. I know it feels yucky, I know it feels horrible to have those doubts, but those are your doubts, those are your creations, and you have to accept all of you and make it all okay. So that is that process. I know I try to make these videos. I never want my videos to be super long, so I feel like I could be, I don't know, not missing anything, but kind of glossing over some stuff. So if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Hopefully you understood. Hopefully this video helps you when it comes to manifesting and setting those intentions. And until the next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.